Chapter 1. A Fateful Encounter. In the heart of the picturesque kingdom of Ruritania, nestled amid majestic mountains and lush forests, a grand coronation was about to take place. Rudolf, a carefree young man from a distant land, found himself on a thrilling adventure he could never have imagined. Rudolf had come to Ruritania to attend the coronation of the young and charming King Rudolf V, a distant cousin of his. As he arrived at the splendid capital city of Strelsau, the excitement in the air was palpable. Little did he know that fate had a curious plan in store for him. While exploring the city, Rudolf encountered a man named Michael, a sinister figure with a striking resemblance to him. Michael was none other than the king's half-brother, who harbored a deep-rooted jealousy and thirst for power. Realizing the uncanny similarity between them, Michael saw an opportunity to advance his wicked schemes. Chapter 2. The devious plot unfolds. In a dark and secluded alley, Michael and his accomplices devised a sinister plan. They hatched a scheme to drug the young king before his coronation and, using Rudolf as a pawn, hide the real king away. With Michael impersonating the king, they could seize control of the kingdom, and none would be the wiser. As Rudolf innocently strolled through the city, he was ambushed and drugged by Michael's minions. Unconscious and helpless, he was whisked away to the isolated castle Zenda, deep in the Ruritanian wilderness. Chapter 3. The Secret of Castle Zenda. Awakening in the dimly lit chambers of Castle Zenda, Rudolf found himself face to face with the king's loyal but aging advisor, Colonel Sapt, and his loyal companion, Fritz von Tarlenheim. They had discovered the nefarious plot and realized that Rudolf was the kingdom's last hope. Colonel Sapt and Fritz revealed the truth of his resemblance to the king and explained the gravity of the situation. With the real king in captivity, the fate of the entire kingdom hung in the balance. They pleaded with Rudolf to take the king's place at the coronation, even if only temporarily, to thwart Michael's treacherous plans. Chapter 4. A Royal Masquerade. Determined to save Ruritania and help his cousin, Rudolf agreed to the audacious plan. He was meticulously groomed and educated on the intricacies of being a king, from etiquette to royal protocols. As the day of the coronation dawned, Rudolf, disguised as the king, rode through the streets of Strelsau, cheered by the jubilant crowds. But with each step, the weight of the kingdom's future bore down on him, and the deception grew more challenging. Chapter 5. The Perilous Struggle. While Rudolf struggled to maintain his charade at the coronation, Michael grew suspicious of the sudden change in his brother's behavior. As the ceremony concluded, Michael confronted Rudolf, and an intense standoff ensued. Rudolf's courage and quick wit were put to the ultimate test as he tried to outwit the cunning Michael. The fate of Ruritania hung by a thread, and only through courage, friendship, and sacrifice could the true king be rescued and the kingdom restored to its rightful ruler. Chapter 6. The Triumph of Goodness. In a gripping climax, Rudolf, Colonel Sapt, and Fritz orchestrated a daring rescue mission to free the real king from Castle Zenda's clutches. A thrilling battle unfolded, where loyalty and bravery clashed with treachery and deceit. In the end, goodness triumphed over evil, and the true king was reinstated to his throne. Rudolf, having played a pivotal role in the kingdom's salvation, was hailed as a hero. As he bid farewell to the people of Ruritania, he carried with him unforgettable memories and lifelong friendships. Epilogue. A tale of adventure and romance. As Rudolf returned to his homeland, he knew that the prisoner of Zenda's adventure would forever change his life. He also carried a bittersweet feeling, for he had fallen in love with Princess Flavia, the king's cousin and betrothed. Though they belonged to different worlds, their hearts were forever bound. Letters and messages would cross between Ruritania and Rudolf's homeland, keeping their love alive across the distance. And so, the tale of the prisoner of Zenda became a timeless legend, a story of love, courage, and the enduring spirit of adventure. A story that would be whispered by the fireside for generations to come, ensuring that the heroism of Rudolf and the beauty of Ruritania would never be forgotten.